How's it going, everybody? C-RadTV back here in another video. Of course, another week of NFL football upon us, which means it's now time for the NFL Week 9 picks. Yes, we are officially at Week 9. And Week 9 officially marks the halfway point of the NFL season. After this week, we are officially halfway through the 2025-2026 season. Because after this week, 9 weeks down, 9 more weeks remaining till playoff time. So now that we're at the midway point, we're going to start seeing a good idea of who's going to be in the playoff picture this year, who might be left out, and who will be sent to being relegated to the Tank Bowl. So, of course, last week with my picks, I went 10-3 in my picks. So my record this year is 76-43-1. And, of course, this week we have 4 teams on the bye this week. And those 4 being the Cleveland Browns, the New York Jets, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So anyway, with all that said, let's take a look at this week's slate of games and let's see how it looks this week. Let's go. So starting off our Thursday night game, it's going to be a great matchup between two great teams. Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's going to be a Tank Bowl on Thursday night. Yes, folks, do you like tank bowls? Well, guess what? Thursday Night Football is the place for you. As this tank bowl will see the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins doing battle in Miami, a stadium that has hosted plenty of tank bowls in the past few years. Of course, let's be honest about Baltimore. The only reason they're in the tank bowl right now is because of Lamar getting hurt and the Ravens being useless without him, except last week when they beat the Bears. Because King Henry decided to go God mode again. And even break Walter Payton's rushing touchdown record. So yeah, but of course I think Lamar's going to play this week against the Ravens. I'll be honest here. If Lamar stays healthy and the Ravens can run the table with the schedule they have coming up, the Ravens could easily be out of the Tank Bowl picture in no time flat. Because their schedule is pretty easy if they just live up to their potential. And I think they will against Miami because the Dolphins are just a mess still. I'm surprised the Dolphins actually showed up and beat Atlanta last week. But yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens on the road in Miami. Give me Baltimore over Miami on Thursday Night Football. Next up to the Sunday slate of games. Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals playing in Cincinnati. I'm back and forth on this one. But, keep in mind, the Bears started 4-2 last year and then completely collapsed after. And last week, the Bears lost to the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. That's pretty embarrassing when you lose to Cooper Rush. And I think the Bears' downfall will continue, as I think they're going to get their ass handed to them by old man Joe Flacco. So I'm going to take the Bengals at home over Chicago in this one. Give me Cincinnati on the road at home in this one over Chicago. Plus the Bengals are going to be looking for redemption after they lost to the Jets last week. Also, I should mention with the Jets winning last week, that now means that every single team in the league has now won at least one game this year. So with the Jets winning, it means that there will still be no 0-17 team in the league so far. Yeah, the last team to go winless will still be the 2017 Cleveland Browns, back when it was still a 16-game schedule. So yeah, give me Cincinnati at home in that one to get a redemption after last week. Next up, Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions playing in Detroit at Ford Field. I got the Lions in this one. I think Minnesota might put up a fight, but the Lions are going to be too much to handle. The Vikings have struggled mightily against the Lions ever since Dan Campbell took over as Lions head coach. Also, this is the first time the Vikings and Lions have met since Week 18 last year in that winner-take-all regular season finale for the NFC North and the NFC 1 seed. Now, I think Detroit will pick up where they left off against Minnesota last year. So give me the Lions at home over the Vikings in that one. Next up, Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers playing in Green Bay. Yeah, I got the Packers in this one. I want to go Carolina, but I know Green Bay ain't losing at home to Carolina. Give me the Packers at home in that one. Next up, Los Angeles Chargers, Tennessee Titans playing in Tennessee. Yeah, I got the Chargers on the road in this one. Give me LA in that one. Next up, Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots playing in Foxborough. Yeah, I got the Patriots. The Falcons are just a mess, whether it's with Michael Penis Jr. or Kirk Cousins. So give me the Patriots to take advantage of that situation. I'll take it New England at home in that one. Next up for our next game is a bowl game, but it's not a tank bowl. It's an injury bowl. So this matchup will see the banged up San Francisco 49ers taking on the now banged up New York Giants, since the Giants are now without Cam Scatterboo for the rest of the season, which that sucks. Cam Scatterboo's been pretty fun to watch so far as a rookie, even though he might be getting CTE within 10-15 years because of his headbanging and stuff. But he was pretty fun to watch until he fucked his ankle up. That sucks. But yeah, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how the Giants are able to handle the run game without Scatterboo there. Because that run game easily lived and died by Scatterboo unless Jackson Dart goes full Lamar Jackson. But yeah, I'm going to take the 49ers on the road in this one. Give me San Francisco over the Giants, and San Francisco still continues to roll on despite being injured to hell and back. Next up, Indianapolis Colts, Pittsburgh Steelers playing in Pittsburgh. I know some people are saying Pitts are going to probably pick Pittsburgh off history, but the Colts have just been a lot different under Carly Ursay Gordon. And like honestly, she's done a really good job turning the Colts around in just short time ever since Jim passed away. It's crazy to think how much Jim has held the team back until now. Especially since the Colts are currently the top team in the league with Daniel Jones. Pretty weird, fucked up timeline we're in right now. But yeah, give me the Colts on the road over the Steelers in this one. I'm not buying Pittsburgh bouncing back after last Sunday night. I'm taking the Colts on the road to go to 8-1. Next up, Denver Broncos, Houston Texans playing in Houston. I don't trust the Texans. They're still inconsistent as all hell. And I think the inconsistency shows this week. I'm taking the Broncos on the road in this one. Give me Denver on the road in this one. Next up, a game that everyone thought was going to be a tank bowl, but it shockingly isn't because Jacksonville has a winning record. Actually, we have the Jaguars and the Raiders playing in Las Vegas. Now, I got the Jags on the road in this one. The Raiders are a complete fucking mess right now. Give me the Jacksonville on the road in that one. Next up, New Orleans Saints, Los Angeles Rams playing in Los Angeles. Yeah, I got the Rams. Get out of here. I got the Rams at home in that one. Give me LA. That's an easy one. Next up, we have our game of the week. And honestly, why the hell is this not the Sunday night matchup? Because this is a matchup tailor-made for Sunday Night Football. But it isn't. It's on CBS Game of the Week. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills playing in Buffalo. Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen. The top rivalry in the game today. Well, it's only a pretty fair balanced rivalry because Allen always beats Mahomes in the regular season, but Mahomes always beats Allen in the playoffs when it matters the most. And since it's a regular season game, this means that Buffalo is going to win this game. Since the Bills have won like the last 4 regular season matchups against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are undefeated against Josh Allen and the Bills in the playoffs. So yeah, even if Buffalo does win this game, the question is, can Buffalo beat Kansas City in the playoffs when it matters the most, though? That's the real question. Because the regular season wins against Kansas City don't mean anything if you can't beat the Chiefs when it matters the most. But for this game, I do have Buffalo winning this game. Like, this is going to be the Chiefs' hardest game for a little bit. But I got the Bills winning this one. Give me Buffalo at home in this one. Now to our Sunday night game. And honestly, this game should not be the Sunday night game. It should have been Chiefs-Bills. And this should have been on Fox's America's Game of the Week. But our Sunday night game. Seattle Seahawks, Washington Commanders playing in Washington. As we're starting to see that Washington may have gone a lot lucky last year. As it's starting to look like was last year for Washington a one-year flash-in-the-pan fluke. because Jaden Daniels has struggled a lot. And Washington, let's be honest, Washington benefited a lot from walking a lot of teams being too banged up to handle Washington. And also add in Jaden Daniels struggling this year. And I'll be honest, for Jaden Daniels struggles, I think it's the sophomore slump. It happens to some people. But yeah, I think the Commanders are struggling this year. They're definitely taking a step back from last year. I'm going to take the Seahawks on the road in this one. Give me Seattle on the road on Sunday Night Football. And now we get to our Monday night game. Arizona Cardinals, Dallas Cowboys, playing in Dallas in Jerry World. Sadly, this is not a Tank Bowl game because Dallas could actually be above 500 after this game. This one, well, this will depend on if Kyler Murray was playing or not. Like, if Murray wasn't playing, I think Cowboys win, but a lot of reports are saying that Kyler Murray is going to be playing in this game for the Cardinals. And I think the Cardinals can pull off the upset in Dallas. So with that said, upset of the week, I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals on the road to beat the Cowboys in Jerry World. Like, the Cowboys are just very inconsistent this year, and I think that inconsistency shows on Monday night on primetime. And one of the many gazillion primetime games that the NFL shoves the Cowboys down everybody's throats on for primetime. But anyway, that wraps it up here for the picks. That's all I got to say, and I'll see you all whatever I make next. I'm out.